There are people in your life who don't just hurt you, they consume you. I want you to really listen to this, because what I'm about to say might change the way you see someone in your life forever. Not everyone around you is just toxic. Not everyone is just going through something. Some people, they don't just hurt you, they drain you, distort you, and slowly erase you. And the scary part, they look normal, they smile, they talk like everyone else, but something feels off. And today, we're going to talk about it. Through the lens of Carl Jung, we're diving into 5 signs someone in your life may be operating from something much darker than you think. Now let me be clear. When we say demon, we're not necessarily talking about something supernatural. We're talking about something psychological, something unconscious, something Jung called the shadow, when it completely takes over. Because when a person refuses to face their darkness, they don't become harmless. They become dangerous, not always physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And if you've ever felt confused around someone, drained after being with them, or like you're slowly losing yourself, this video is for you. Watch until the end, because the last sign is the one almost nobody talks about. Sign 1. They distort your reality at first. It's subtle. You say something simple, they twist it. You remember something clearly, they deny it. You feel hurt. They tell you you're too sensitive. And over time, you start questioning yourself. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm imagining things. This is not normal. This is psychological distortion. Some people don't just lie. They reshape your reality until you no longer trust your own mind. And Jung warned about this. He said, people will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own soul. So instead of facing themselves, they project, they manipulate, they confuse, because if you're confused, you're easier to control, and the moment you start losing trust in your own perception, you start losing your power. Sign 2. They feed off your energy. You ever notice this? You feel fine, even happy. Then you spend time with them, and suddenly, you feel heavy, drained, anxious, like something just got taken from you. They complain constantly. They bring chaos into calm moments. They create problems where there were none, and somehow, you're always the one left exhausted. This is not coincidence. Some people unconsciously survive by feeding off emotional energy. Your peace makes them uncomfortable. Your happiness triggers something in them, so they disrupt it. Not always intentionally, but consistently. Jung believed that what we refuse to face within ourselves, we seek to control outside of ourselves. So instead of healing, they attach. Instead of growing, they drain. And the scariest part? They might even say they love you, but love shouldn't leave you empty. Sign 3. They wear a mask, and it slips to the world. They're charming, kind, funny, even admired. But behind closed doors, it's a completely different person. Cold, critical, sometimes even cruel. And when you try to talk about it, no one believes you. Because they've mastered the art of the mask. Jung called this the persona, the face we show the world. But when the persona is fake, and the shadow is strong, the mask eventually slips. You catch glimpses of it. A sudden burst of anger, a cruel comment disguised as a joke, a look in their eyes that doesn't match their smile, and your intuition whispers, something isn't right. Listen to that voice, because your mind can be fooled, but your energy rarely lies. Sign 4. They create chaos, then blame you. This is where it gets dangerous. They provoke you, push your boundaries, disrespect you, and when you finally react, they flip the script. Suddenly, you're the problem. You're crazy. You're too emotional. You're the difficult one. They create the fire. then blame you for the smoke. This is psychological warfare, and it keeps you trapped, because now you're not just dealing with their behavior, you're defending your sanity. Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." These people operate unconsciously, but the damage they cause is very real, and if you don't see it, you'll keep playing a role in a story that was never yours. Sign 5. You feel it, even without proof. This is the one people ignore. There's no clear evidence, no dramatic event, no undeniable proof. And yet, you feel something, a tension, a discomfort, a quiet inner warning you can't explain, and you try to dismiss it. They've never really done anything. Maybe it's just me. I don't want to judge. But deep down, you know, because intuition isn't loud, it doesn't argue, it doesn't force. It simply knows. And Jung believed that the unconscious communicates through feeling, symbols, and subtle signals. So when something feels off, it usually is. The question is, will you trust it, or will you wait until it becomes undeniable? Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Not everyone in your life is meant to stay. Some people are lessons, some are reflections, and some are warnings. This doesn't mean you hate them. It doesn't mean you become cold or bitter. It simply means you become aware. You stop forcing connections that drain you. You stop explaining yourself to people who refuse to understand. And you stop ignoring what your spirit has been trying to tell you all along. Because growth isn't just about who you keep. It's also about who you learn to release. This doesn't mean you fight them, but it does mean you see them clearly, because awareness is protection. And once you see the pattern, you have a choice, to stay asleep or to wake up. So I'll leave you with this. Who in your life suddenly makes more sense now? If this resonated with you, I don't want you to just scroll past this. Pause for a second and really think about it. Because sometimes the moment you recognize a pattern is the moment your life starts to change. So if something in this video opened your eyes, even just a little, go down into the comments and write, "I see it now." Not for me, but for you. Because awareness becomes real the moment you acknowledge it. And if you want more deep psychological truths like this, the kind that help you see through people, patterns, and hidden behaviors, make sure you subscribe and stay connected. Because the more you begin to understand human nature, the more you start to understand yourself. And once that happens, manipulation loses its power, confusion starts to fade, and control slowly slips out of other people's hands. You stop reacting and start seeing, and that changes everything.